Hey everyone, it's Gretchen here, Catnpaws. So I have a craft share and also a tutorial to share with you. We're going to turn these chipboard tags into these decoupage tags. So they're like a little clipboard. And then all I did was put an ultra paper clip on there just for the decorative in the pocket. So let me show you the tags I'm talking about. These are the hot buys you can get at Michael's, and you know they range anywhere from what, $5, and I think the regular price is $20. They come with a good many tags, and I just don't know what to do with them all, so I decided to go ahead and incorporate them into my junk journal crafting. So I have a tag like this. It's that sturdy chipboard, and I did that, the one in my junk journal, I did a couple ways. I used paint and applied the tissue, and then I also Mod Podged the tissue on. This one I pulled orange paint, and I'm going to go ahead and cover it with orange because then I want to decorate it with this Tim Holtz Halloween tissue collage. The journal for this I plan to have, like, you know, the main colors of Halloween: orange, black, maybe a little bit of purple. And you can see there the bottles, you can see them underneath. So that's why I want to put some kind of base on there. And I think I could get away with using the Mod Podge. It is an antique matte, but I figured a little orange underneath might give a fun pop of color. And so I just put it, paint right on there. And you can see it's already covering those bottles. And I don't go like super thick. I try to keep it fairly thin because it's doing a good job, and I don't think it needs 2 coats at all. I have some other napkins, like that one I did for the fall journal. I used a napkin on it. But I thought, well, I could probably use like a really dark, you know, red or auburn colored napkin. But I decided to go Halloweeny instead because I am working on a Halloween journal. So next step, I'm just going to let this dry before, well, you know, we can try an experiment. You pull down this yellow piece of paper because I don't want to get my background paper messy. We can go ahead and try the tissue paper now and see if it acts as a decoupage. And I don't want to get orange on the top, so let me get that out of my fingernail. I wear more inks and paints on my hands than one person needs to in a day. See, that's adhering pretty well, so I think we might be okay. We may not even have to break out the decoupage glue. You might just be able to hear it with the paint. And isn't that cool with the pop of orange underneath it? And I should be able to just kind of put that one there and then kind of tear it off. So let's see what happens. So I decided to Mod Podge the back of the tag, trying different things here, and we'll see how that adheres. Going to overlap that. I really like this Tim Holtz collage paper. Roughly pulling off the excess, and then I'm going to put some decoupage underneath it. And if it tears, hey, you know what? That's the beauty of decoupaging. I have my scissors over here. I think I'm going to try to trim around the tag. And then I will go ahead and apply some more Mod Podge to the backing. And probably what I will do maybe is take a distress dauber over this and dull this out a little bit. I think I have distress ink in, what is it, black soot? Does that sound familiar? I'd have to look at the ink. Just going to smooth that down. So I have some gapping here, and I think I'll just take a piece of the tissue paper. So I cut those top edges up here with some tissue paper. Now I'm looking at the back, which I really like. And then I'm flipping it over and I'm looking at that orange behind it. And I'm like, oh, that is really bright. So I think I might take these extra pieces of torn tissue and apply over this, just to mute this orange a little bit. On the other one for the fall journal, I did not have to do that because I used like a tanned, actually it was called sand, the paint was. We're just going to tone that down. So now I'm going to let it dry. I do have a heat tool that will speed the process up a little bit. So my tag is just a little bit tacky, mostly dry. I'm going to go ahead and apply this distress ink in black soot. And we'll see what happens. So we're going to try it on the side we painted orange. And you see it's very dark. It really does give it a spooky Halloween effect. You can see the black, it kind of brings out that pattern that was underneath it since we did a double layer there. On the other side, you can see how light it is still. So I think I'm going to try the Vintage Photo. And we'll see how it comes out. Wow, different. I'll flip it over in a second. So there's the black soot side with the orange paint. Here is the Vintage Photo side. And I gotta be honest, kind of liking this side. Reminds me of fall leaves versus like spooky Halloween. I don't know. Well, tell me what you guys think. Looks a little bit better with the Vintage Photo over it too. Tones down all that black and orange. So after you're done with this step, we need to add the clip. And I tried hot glue at first and it popped right off. So I use these bulldog clips that I pick up from, you know, wherever. And I think I'm going to go with gold. I have silver, like a brushed nickel, and then I have gold. And I really like this side a lot better. So I think I'm going to go with that side. And I used E6000 because I don't think my glitter glue was going to hold it on. If the hot glue didn't, I didn't think my 3-in-1 was going to hold it on. Even though, what else did I use? It said it bonds. Oh, my glue gun says it bonds metal, but it really did not. I was able to pop it right off and then able to pop the hot glue off. So you'll notice when I lay this down, there's some exposed, like this part here does not get glued because it's raised. You're going to apply your glue to the circle and to the bottom here, and these are the two pieces that will stick. To your tag. And then just let it set up. And it takes a while to set it up, and then I put the cap back on my glue so it doesn't dry out. I've had this for a while. And there it is, E6000. You do get a little wiggle room in it. If you don't think it's straight, you can still adjust it for the first couple minutes. And there it is, the finished tag. Once this is dry, you can use it like a clipboard. And you can embellish it if you want. I kind of like the idea of it being plain. That way, whatever you put in it is the star of the show. And on this, it's this paper clip. And I just put a pocket on my journal and slide the clipboard down. That's what it looks like. All right, thanks for joining me.